Okay. So if you guys are watching the rerun, just got stuff off the floor, put it up there. It's kind of the idea. We did the wall. Now we're going to put the shorter table over here, which means we got to move this stuff. So since I'm moving that stuff out of the way, I'm going to move Wonder Woman and my Bitch Planet pins and Captain Phasma's cape and this really cool, what were they called? The trooper or something, I don't know. And I'll position you over here and you can watch me move stuff. Warning, warning, this is not exciting. This is me fixing my room up. So, while I have you here, let's go 200 shipped on that. 9.8. G. Will Wilson, Art Adams Art, 1 in 100. Let me know if you're interested. I have 2 of these and I really need the color one. That's the one I don't have. Well, that didn't work very well, did it? Does it work better if it's standing up more? Well, that was interesting. That wasn't supposed to be part of this. Let's try that. That one's out of the wrapping. That's my 9.4. I know. Yeah, what's up, sweetie? What you doing? I am talking to 0 followers on my live YouTube thing while I fix the comic book room, which is what I was supposed to fix the room today. I was like, yeah, I'm live. That's not a problem.
You put bacon on.
Yo, you want me to continue cooking the bacon? I'll be right back, guys. I got to continue cooking the bacon, but here's Captain Marvel 17 second print. I got to go cook the bacon. She's right. I forgot I left bacon on. We're going to put it in the soup. Hey, Nathaniel. Go do the review for Iron Heart to the computer.
You want me to do the entire review? I'm good. Hey, can you hold this one so I can take the other one? So maybe move her that way. Lizzie. She's coming. Come here. Oh, she's moving. Hold her the right way, please. I want to take care of this nutter butter before your auntie gets here. You got him? I mean her? Yep. Oh, shush. You got him, right? Her, right? Yes. All right. Her. Hold her really well. You're so fun across the street. Where are you going?
Just saying hello. So that was really funny. I left bacon on. My wife's making soup and my brother and sister-in-law are coming over and I forgot the bacon. So anyhow, continue with this stuff. I got these for like $4 at Michael's Crafts and I thought they'd be perfect like for putting things, but apparently the slabs don't quite fit in them. I've been talking about this one for a while. I haven't done it. This is my Saga #1 signed by Fiona Staples. Really want to get it clean because it's probably like a 9.2 or 9.0. There's some smudge on the back. I really want to get rid of that smudge. I mean, the corners are near perfect. This is not a slab. This is just one of those protective cases I got myself. I'm not a big slab comic guy. Just some things you can't find unslabbed at this point. So I know, bud. It's okay. Nothing's happened to the bacon. I'll be back in a second. Whole family's crazy about the bacon cooking. All right, so I'm moving all this stuff. G. Willow Wilson, Butterfly Mosque. I have yet to finish reading that. I don't know if this one is. Oh, this one is signed. I really can't wait to get her new one, Bird King, because Bird King is supposed to contain some of the characters that were in her other novel, which I can't remember the name of, but I really liked. Butterfly Mosque is more of an autobiographical story. Didn't love it too much. All right. See what else we have up here. Got some cool pins. Emerald City Comic Con gives these out every year. They ask you, oh, what year is this? And it's like, it's my 3rd year. So they write 3 on it. I'm like, I really don't need any more of those. Okay. Just checking on the dogs, mind management, and I'll be right back. I got to finish the bacon. Oh my God, 2 people are in here. Guys, this is mind-numbingly boring. Let's see, Sleepy Reader. This does seem boring. So to keep you guys in Amir Hall, I'm not sub to you. I will sub up to you when this is over. As when I'm on a live video, if I click on your name, it only lets me report you. Just let me sub up to you. Anyway, I'm changing about my comic book room. I've put up a line of comics, all Miss Marvels. I'm using Velcro, going really cheap and simple. We'll see if it lasts, how it does. Right now, I am moving all that stuff back there so I can put another table in back there. And then I am going to put a table and move all that stuff over there, and the bed over here is getting turned around and cleaned up. So should look pretty cool when I'm done with this. I just went live because I thought, why not go live? There's nothing interesting that I'm doing here. Bloody Mary. Yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a little bit more conducive to like doing videos, because I kind of stopped doing videos because I was getting depressed in this place. It's like I had all my comics and they were just sitting on the floor, and I didn't like bending down on them. It's much easier to get them at that level. And so I was going to just like, I was just getting bored of doing videos in here because it wasn't an inviting place the way I'd managed it when I moved in August. Yes, it is also a guest bedroom per my wife. So it's not something that I'm going to be able to be like strictly comics. It has to be something that when my parents come or my sister comes to visit, there is a room for them to sleep in, a functional room for them to sleep in that they can use. So that's the idea. Anyway, I'm going to be talking as I move stuff. I'll show you what I'm moving, but I'm not like, this is not a super interactive, like, let's talk about the latest Ironheart or anything. This is just me goofing around. So yeah, you know, as a teacher, you get lots of stuff. This is probably one of the oldest things that I've gotten. I got this like in '96 from a kid. I've always thought this was cool. You know, kids give you weird things. So that's still on display. That is Ripley from Lumberjanes, if anybody's a Lumberjanes fan. Let's see what else we got up here. That's garbage. That's an eraser. That's IKEA for putting all this furniture together. Yeah, Lumberjanes. I'm a big fan. I've got every issue. I've got everything except for that most recent original graphic novel they put out. Pair of tweezers and razor blade for removing stickers from books. Got to give those back. I was looking for them the other day. I forgot they were in here. Big Lumberjanes fan. And then I don't know why I've got these batteries. Don't know why I've got the coffee mug in. Well, it's drinking coffee. At some point, I wanted to get all of these. These are the 12-inch figurines from Monty Python and the Holy Grail, my absolute favorite movie of all time. That is the Black Knight. There is Brave Sir Robin with the killer rabbit coming at him. And over here, I have the French taunter. Go away, or I shall taunt you a second time. Your father smells of elderberries. Big Monty Python fan. My parents are English, so growing up, that was a thing. Now, the question is, can I move these without taking everything out of them? Or am I going to have to move everything out of them? I don't know. We're going to find out pretty soon. They're going to be pretty bloody heavy. Nope, but they slide pretty well. These are mainly hardcovers. Little Star Wars bobblehead collection up here. Let's see what we can do. We'll move this pile. This is unread moderns, like stuff that I have not read but have come out in the last 3 months. So I've got to get at that. And that's another thing. I kind of got immobilized. Like, I haven't done anything in here, but I've got comics and I still collect comics. And so I was just kind of hitting that paralysis point. So I'm trying to move past that. I've got a relatively free weekend. So right on, because it's getting busy soon. Got robotics competition season starting next week. And I got holidays. Just finished one holiday. Just got another holiday coming up. So yeah, this is a good time to be doing this. Right when I don't have anything else to do for the moment. That will not last. These are from Free Comic Book Day over the last few years. I got sort these out. Some of these are keepers, some of these are giveaway. Some of these will go to school, but I can't keep everything in school because there's some things that I don't think they're inappropriate for kids to read, but you know, your parents of your kids might think you're inappropriate. I don't know if any of you guys use this stuff. I don't know if anybody's going to watch this in the rewind, but Silver Age Dave used this, and I first learned about this when my son had some mold in his room in our old house. We're in the Pacific Northwest, so moldy rooms, something happens. Basically, inside the top here, there's a basket that goes about halfway down, right there, and there's crystals in there, and they suck all the moisture out of the air, comes through this little trap into there, and then the liquid, right, literally in the bottom of here is all just liquid. Crystals aren't totally done, but I've got refills for this, so this sucks moisture out. So if you are in a place that's prone to any moisture, I definitely suggest getting some Damp Rid or any other product similar to this. It's just a really, really good, it's a good product for getting moisture out of the air. And so, you know, comic book room, you don't want moisture getting into your comics, even though they're sealed and everything. I definitely suggest that. I use this just in a regular room because there is mold, but Silver Age Dave recommended using it for comic books. So, well, Gregory McChicken, that is really lame. You are hidden. Sorry, there was an inappropriate comment in here. It looks like being on live this long, people start to jump in. Anyway, Sleepy Reader, I teach middle school. So right now I don't teach 6th grade, but I could pick up 6th grade. Right now I teach 7th and 8th grade. 7th grade robotics and 8th grade kind of an all catch-all tech class. Right now it's called Flight in Space, but it's really just teaching them introduction technology, measurement, and virtual design and stuff like that. All right, let's move this other one. All right, these are moving. Now the question is, will the table fit in there? And the answer to that, it is fun, is no. The table will not fit in there. What's up, sweetie? Oh, it might fit in without moving the bed. Yay! The table will fit. What's up? Oh, I'll be right back, guys. I'm trying the soup. Which one is this?
Non-dairy.
Like, yum.
Yeah, baby.
My wife's making soup, so we can have soup for the. You liked it on the other wall. Which part? I hope you're joking. Okay. I thought you were joking. I was like, came back. I wasn't sure that was about. Pope C, send me your address so I can send you and remind me of what I was supposed to send you, because it's somewhere in one of these piles here. But you never sent me your address and I forgot what I was supposed to send you. So please send me your address on Instagram and tell me what you want or what I was giving away. Because I want to do that before I lose it forever. All right. So yeah, Pope C, thanks for joining us. If you're here, what we're doing is watching me move stuff. It's kind of boring. I claim no like excitement going on right now. This is just Ian Tacoma Comics is moving stuff. Wonder Woman recent issue. I might have to go back and watch the video, but send me your address and I'll send you something. I can't remember what I was supposed to send you. Got some great books down here. These are too big to fit on the shelves. Art Spiegelman, who did Mouse, he did this large format book about the World Trade Center called In the Shadow of Two Towers. That's really cool. This is the cover of all of the Love and Rockets comics in the 80s. I got Jamie Hernandez to sign and do a quick sketch in there. When I go through this pile over here, Pope, I'll probably remember what it was. And then Arkrum Coffee Table Art Book. I know there is a lot of controversy about Arkrum and whether he was just ahead of his time or just, not a crazy artist, who should say an artist who let it all out, or whether there's just no excuse for his misogyny and possibly his racism. I like some of his stuff, especially from what's it called? Especially from what's it called? Janis Joplin, right? He did the covers to some of the Janis Joplin, Big Brother and the Holding Company albums. Great stuff. So really interesting. You know, when you look back at it, it's less of his id coming through in his drawings and more that he just seems like a misogynist. So I have some mixed feelings about looking at his art and collecting his stuff. This is the only thing I own, but it's a pretty cool book. They will come for us all. Yes, indeed, they will. All right, let's see if we can set a table up here and get some more comic books in this corner, and then we can move some stuff over and we can spin the bed around. All righty. Success. Okay, so now let's see. Still the same 3 people with us. Awesome. We're going to slide those around and move some others. Hey, Olivia. Oh, this is the other soup. Is it the same soup, just one with cream, one without?
No, it's 2 different.
I like this one better.
This is just.
I like both of them, but
This is different. Yeah.
nice, cool.
The other one's supposed to have potatoes.
My wife's an awesome cook. Okay, so comics starting with numbers, like 4 kids walk into a bank. A through more A. A through B and Atari Force. 18. Dun, 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 dun. I love my Kitsch comics. I love them. I love them. I love them. Let's see what else we got here. Uh-oh. 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 B. Now the problem is these are in the way. C. Captain Marvel action there. See how much more we can move this. Tetris comic book ring style. Is that blocking? Yeah, it's blocking a little bit. Sorry about that. Okay, that's better. Anybody else want to say Sega when they see a Saga comic? Sega! Saga! All right. Unfortunately, corners never play nicely with when you're arranging stuff, right? Especially if it's something you want to reach. How do you reach something in the corner? Yeah, Pope, you're not the only one, right? I'm a little concerned too, but let's see what we can do. we're going to fill that corner with R2. And I think I can fit one more box on either side of R2. Let's see. Yep, one box there. And this one can slide over here. Oh yeah, that works out. Okay, just so you can see, I'm going to move these out of the way. They will come back later, but right now, even though I've cleared up room, I got to work around these. Oh dear. Okay. All right, that's actually worked out exceedingly well. So I'm going to just go figure out some stuff back here, make sure everything is in order. So I'll probably get a little table to put R2 up like that, but that is a little corner area that, either the boxes go all the way that way and I can't reach them, and they go all the way this way, I can't reach them. So I'm going to keep that empty. If you see comics sitting out, it's because they don't fit right now, and I got to add another box to this this side of the alphabet. I got to make sure that these are in order. So this last one ends with Hawkeye. These are my H's, I think. Yeah. So I definitely need a whole new box because I've got the whole Solo Avengers. Sorry, let me show you this one. All these Solo Avengers, and then I've got Hawkeye #1, signed by Matt Fraction. GPAP, man. I'll tell you right now, this is me trying to entertain you and entertain myself while I'm doing something boring. Glad that you're here with me, but a lot of this, I am organizing boxes, moving things about. I just put some tables in here, put a wall up. Enjoy yourself, but a lot of this is going to be looking at the back of my head, which looks like the front of my head too, while I put stuff away. Glad you could join us though. All right, so there's the H's. There's the I's. Is this the J? Let's see, is this the I? H, I, J. Okay, so that's where all my Iron Men have to fit. I definitely need to buy myself another box. I'm just short by about one box, I think. And then J, we go right here. One thing that just drives me crazy, that somewhere along the line, short boxes became slightly shorter boxes. So if you look at this one over here, it's shorter than the rest of them. I don't know about you, but my own sensibilities, that drives me crazy. When you've got 20 boxes like this, you go to buy a short box, and they give you one like this. We will persevere though. So K, Oh, where's number 1? Number 3, number 4. That's not good. Oh, there it is. Number 1. I got an extra one of those to sell. If anybody's interested, let me know. Kill or be killed. That means this one should start. And that's backwards. Luke Cage and Maestro. Magic Order, Magician, Magic, Marvel, Marvels. I hear they are reprinting these. I don't know if anybody here have am I using your dividers? Not sure that I have any of your dividers, but if there's a subtle meaning to that I'm missing, let me know. Anyway, Marvel's right here. They are reprinting these, I heard, in 25th anniversary. If you never got these, you can still pick them up for about $5 a book. One of the best series ever. I don't know now, are they doing the acetate covers for the reprints? Do you have any idea? So let me show you guys what GPAP means by the acetate covers. So it looks like that's the cover. I'm trying to get the glare out of here, but the actual cover. So it's almost like a version variant with Marvel's over there. Yeah, it'd be really nice. Really nice to see like what they would do differently for a reprint. I mean, I don't think it's going to be a True Believers dollar book. I think they're going to do something big for it because it's one of their biggest hits. And oh man, it's a fabulous story, guys. If you have not read this yet, I highly suggest you pick it up. And the actual original books are really great collectibles because of that acetate cover. This is Kurt Busiek, who did some great runs on Avengers and obviously Astro City, and Alex Ross on art. Just phenomenal stuff. MAR, Marvel Rising, Marvels. Marvels. Book 0. Yeah, okay. Boom. And then that box ends with Mockingbird. And then we pick it up with a box that's backwards. I love the hip hop cover. I'm not a big fan of all the hip hop covers, but the hip hop cover to Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur #1, I definitely love that. And I'm not even sure. Anybody know what album that is? I'm not too familiar with. What is that reflection from? It's just the light, huh? So any angle works. And the back of that one, I know D does not fall under M, but I just thought I'd keep these together. I don't know. Does anybody else do this? I always double comic my bags so that I stop the spine roll. Everything lays flat. In about 90% of my bags, there are 2 comics in. I always felt that was better for storing them in boxes, but that's just the way I do it. So that one goes down to here, and then Paper Girls. I think this is backwards too. No, LMNOP, yeah. So this one starts with Oblivion Song, runs through Oddly Normal, Odyssey, Outcast, and then hits Paper Girls, LMNOP. Should be looking a little Q action in a minute. Up. Second P box starts with Payback. If you have not read Paybacks by Donny Cates, definitely good. There's #1 signed. There's #1 signed. I just realized I've got 2. Boom. If Homages, Vince Staples album, Summertime '06. That's great. Is that a cover swipe or an album style swipe? I don't know what you would call that. Yeah, Paybacks is a really fun series that Donny Cates did a while back for Dark Horse Comics, and apparently I've got 2 #1s signed. They are both first printing. Really cool comic if you've not read it. And let's see what we can do here. I think we can throw one more box up. starting this one off R. This is Rebirth. I got a whole bunch of different variants on that I don't really want or care about, except this one. I always thought this one was kind of cool. I like that. It's like my favorite Rebirth cover. And then the sketch of that I thought was really cool too. Doesn't say which printing it is, but I thought that was pretty cool. Or not which printing. I think it's first printing, just variant cover. So that brings us all the way to P. So now what can we do? So some of this stuff on the ground, which you can't see, some of these big boxes that are not like empty yet, that one with the red handle, that's going to get slid underneath the table, and that will give me room to spin the bed around. Say hi to Laura. Hi, Laura. Say hi to Nam. Hey, Nam. I find these on the floor all the time. These are the strips you pull off when you get the self-sealing bags. Yeah, I loved Nam as a kid. I'm starting to recollect it. I'm definitely getting reader copies. Dumbest phrase in comics, but I'm getting reader copies. So like $1 each to get all the back issues. I think number 1 is probably worth a little bit, and the 2 Punisher issues are worth a little bit, but otherwise, Nam is Nam, and it's pretty good, but it's not worth a heck of a lot. All right, I think I actually am changing my mind about what I'm doing over here. I'm going to move the rest of those bins underneath, and that will clear me out some room here. That's my level, so hopefully that strip of comics is level. My wife already came in to tell me that it wasn't level, and she's an art teacher, so she knows. So you may have discovered that I like to talk a lot. I actually find it helpful to talk through what I'm doing, even though I'm talking to a computer. It actually is really helpful for me to process my thoughts as I'm going through this, to see what boxes go where. This one starts with Saga and ends with 7 to Eternity. This one starts with Sex Criminals and ends with Six Gun Gorilla. If you haven't read Six Gun Gorilla, go grab the trade paperback. It's awesome. So I'm going to just plead a little bit of ignorance. Is Golden the artist on the Nam books, GPAP? I'm not totally sure. This one here starts with, this is a great read, The Skeptics. I liked this comic. I love the artwork in this. This is a lot of fun. Teenie Howard, really good stuff. Kind of dug that. Starts with The Skeptics, ends with Tales from the Dark Side, as done by Joe Hill and Gabriel Hernandez Walta Gabriel Hernandez from Lock and Key fame. This box starts with Teen Titans. And, that's cool. Finishes with Vigilante. That is one of the classic. You want to talk about a touchstone cover? I don't think it's been copied too much. And I don't think the character's that huge, but I think everybody has seen this in somebody's collection. This is just a really classic cover. The colors pop. It's kind of pale yellow background, and the old newspaper style before the New York Times did color in their paper, and then just this powerful dark blue pointing right at you. That's a really great cover. I'm gonna have to start jogging, man. I'm out of breath just moving the comic boxes around. All right, we're winding down. So, Vagrant Queen. I love Magdalene Visaggio. I think she's Visaggio, but not Visaggio. I think she made that comment in a tweet the other day. I didn't get the rest of these because I'm not made of money, but she's got some good comics out there. So it starts with V. Next one is first appearance of Miss America. Ooh, I got that signed by Joe Casey. Yay, didn't realize that. Pretty cool. And this box ends with Witches. It's issue 5 and issue 6. Really great read, Witches. They're doing more of them too, which is really exciting. There's 3 and 4, 1 and 2. And do I have the special? No, it's not in there. I get the special somewhere. One more box to go after this. Last box starts with our friends X Factor. X Factor. And ends with zombie versus robots. Now, that is not in any way, shape, or form the sum total of my comics, my comic boxes. That is the sum total of my alphabetical order. I still have 2 Miss Marvel boxes down here. I know you're like, that's not Miss Marvel, that's X-Force. There's some X-Force in Miss Marvel. There's a Bat box down there. There's some other boxes. There's a box to sell over here. There's 2 X-Men boxes here. There's some Star Wars only boxes here. There's an Lumberjanes, an ElfQuest only box down there. There's some other boxes. Hey, who just joined us? Somebody just joined us, huh? Well, whoever just joined us, thanks for the thumbs up. And we're just fixing up the comic book room. Like the title said, this is the most boring video ever. Trying to attract viewers by being brutally honest that there's nothing exciting going on here. But I'm about to turn the bed because I have the room to turn the bed, and I'm really excited about that. So let's see what else we need to clear out. This box is for sale. The other reason we're doing this is that heat register down there. You know, I don't need it hot in this room, but I like to keep it at like a 60 all the time. And it's like at 50 degrees right now, just because I don't have the heater on because it was right next to comic books. If I can put something in front of there that's not a comic book, that will really make it easier to, I think, to keep the place warm. So that's the idea there. Let's see what else we can do. We'll have to move these again. I don't want to block my door because dinner's coming soon. All right. Oh, somebody left. They knew how boring I was. This is that pile of unread, like recent issues that I really do need to read. More stuff unfiled. I actually have one X-Force one that's in the bag, which is pretty cool. Still bagged with a Marvel trading card in there. And I got a couple more. Those will be worth 50 cents someday, don't you think? This is another one of those boxes that's shorter than a regular short box that drives me crazy. It's like somewhere along the way, BCW said, let's just screw everybody with box sizes. Compared to this one, oh, wow, it looks like I got a bunch of those short boxes then. I do dig this box, though. Is that the Joker on the cover? Oh, that's a shout out to last night's Comic Core chat. If you weren't there, it's too long to explain. This is Star Wars figures. Yes, I have the Lego Space Needle signed by the architect who designed all of Lego's architecture stuff. I'm not the only geek out there, right? Let's Go Mets, 1986, a year to remember. It's when they won the World Series. I don't know how nasty this is, but this is from the Harry Potter exhibit that was in New York City like 10 years ago. This is a chocolate frog, which sounds like a good idea. I would not open this at this point. Can you read that? Best before 2011. No, this is display purposes only now. Almost done. We're holding it a nice 4 people, man. Probably you guys just left it on and walked away, like I'm leaving it on and walking away. Anybody missed this earlier? Damp rid. Get some of this stuff for your comic book room. See all that water that's shaking about in the bottom? This was empty when I put it in here. There's crystals in the top that just suck moisture out of the air. You can get refillable bags that go in here. Really good idea. Use that damp rid. Thank you, Silver Age Dave. I've used that in my room before when my sons had some mold because their room backed up on the old chimney in our old house, but I never thought of using it for a comic book room specifically. All right. Garbage, recycling. Let's see how this part goes. Put you down there. Yes, that is my high school yearbook. This is the everything room. Yes, that is my wedding album. Yes, that is my shark mouth. I know what I need to paint on there for Pope G. My Star Wars pop-up book. These are those replacement crystals. So you just buy them in these bags and put them in. They are moisture absorbers, and they really are, and they really work wonderfully. And see that there's that much moisture pulled out of the room. Makes you think. And in Pacific Northwest, yeah, it's necessary. So now the bed has to be turned. I don't think the comics are going to fall off. It's that pile back there that I'm not going to clear before I move the bed. So let's see what we got here. About 5 years ago, Chelsea came to play the Sounders in an exhibition game and destroyed them like 7-0. Didn't realize I still had that. That'll go up on the wall somewhere. Any Tom Baker, Doctor Who fans out there? The colors are authentic. My wife made this for me for Christmas. I love this scarf, but I don't get a chance to wear it too often. That was the mattress, not the bed. All right, so, golden art. Okay. Thank you for that. I wasn't sure. So here's the bed now in reconfigured position. It's a little bit further out of the way. There's not much of a channel there. That's one of the problems. One of the solutions is to move the bed against that wall. Move the comics over there, so I've got like a continuous comic thing going on in that corner of the room. I don't know. I might try to do that. So we'll see. It is time for dinner. I am going to head out now. I will be back later, perhaps, with another mind-numbingly boring video. I thank you all for hanging out with me. Like I said, this was not. This is not going to be an interactive talking about a specific subject. This is going to be more me BSing around. But anyway, yeah, Nam is really cool, and I can't wait to get them all and read them all. I got probably about 2/3 of the way now. Thank you, Pope C. Thank you, GPAP. Thank you, Sleepy Reader. Thank you, Amir Hall. I probably left, and then the other guy, Gregory McChicken, was deleted because he was inappropriate. All right, I will see you guys later. Thanks a lot for hanging out.